Well, I know this one works. I know this microphone works. This is just not the microphone I'm trying to set up. For some reason, my Blue Yeti won't work. Dude, I don't know if you just saw that fucking kill I got, but that was fucking really goofy. He fucking blows past me and I blow his tail off for it. I'm stocking this plane. How you guys doing today? Sorry about it being so late, but I just sort of decided I'm fucking around doing nothing anyway, so why not? I'll go ahead and share this to the Discord as well because I know people wanted me to last time. There we go. Watching me at 3:41 a.m. You're 11 hours behind me, so you're actually in Korea or whatnot. Right? Well, you're not behind me 11 hours. You're 13 hours ahead of me. Yeah, you're actually Perth time, so you're Korea, Japan, China, all that. Yeah. I'm guessing you're, like, really close, like, in region to China, like, northern territories up near Russia and Korea and all that. I can't remember everything. Hey, Jack, welcome back. You've been just sitting in the Discord chat for, like, 5 hours. I've noticed that going on for you. A little bit funny, but hey. Like, if anybody here ever sees Jack hanging out in there, feel free to play with him. He looks lonely. It's 9 for you. Yeah, that checks out. You should be Eastern Europe. You're over by... yeah, you're in Denmark, and England is 5 hours ahead of me. So England, it's 7:43. It's 2:43 for me. All right. Eastern Standard Time, 2:43. Greenwich is 5 hours ahead, like I said, and you're 2 hours ahead of that. I actually didn't know Denmark was that many time zones over. I thought it was just the one. Doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it's maybe 1,000 Ks from Greenwich to Denmark at most. It's probably closer to like 600. I gotta look at this. I gotta actually try to range find what that is. The fuck do you mean you're that close? I could drive across my state and still be further away from the other side of it. Like, one side of my state to the other is further apart than the UK to Denmark. What are you smoking, Hansi? I'm in Michigan. Going from the south side to the north western side, it's an 11, 12-hour drive. You could probably drive through the English Channel Tunnel, up through Denmark, or up through France, Netherlands, Belgium, up into Denmark, without an issue, in pretty similar amounts of time. Well, there you go. Ooh, Shark, do you mind me asking if you know where he is in here? Because I know most of the areas. He'd either be like Detroit, Kalamazoo, the Upper Peninsula, maybe. I wouldn't really expect the Upper Peninsula thing, though. Not very many people live up there. He's playing bad. He had the advantage, too. Bro's got commitment issues. I keep trying to do like Russian aim where I'm trying really hard to preserve my ammo when I don't need to. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you saying that, Kook. Also, why? Yeah, you were Dutch. Why'd you change your name? Oh, scammed. Legendary. Oh shit, there's somebody on my tail. I saw him way too late. I fucked myself really bad. Come on, die, die. Never gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not recoverable. Alright. I'm missing something, you're right. I cannot wait until I get a couple of the upgrades that this plane needs. I just got it, so I'm missing something. And a lot of these early jets, they suffer pretty badly when you don't have upgrades. It's not like playing an F-18 where it's just like, oh, you can still rely on your performance a little bit. Nope, here you're just cooked. Yeah, the Oregon and the Mystères aren't great planes. I've got to get them so I can get down to the next tier. I think these ones get missiles and they're a little bit better, but I'm more or less just going to be getting them and not crewing them. I just wanted to get this one so I had something else to get extra bonus points on. I just stream whenever I feel like it, to be honest. I wanted to have a schedule, but I can't rely on a schedule, random work hours and stuff like that, or random days where I'm working, rather. Some days I might not work, and then it's just like, ooh, I have an opportunity, and I don't have to do it at an hour that makes me feel like I'm wasting my day. You did get pretty lucky, but I've done it this hour the last few days, you know? Boop. Belgian F-16, it's been good. I've been trying to grind it out. With just the points from the squadron. It takes a long time, so... You know, you can't really just expect to get it as easy as you would hope. What I should do is grind out the Italian one. The Italian plane, whatever one it is that you can research with squadron points. Just grind that one out so I don't have to touch Italy without using it. It seems like a lot of people have been distancing themselves from War Thunder recently, which is fine. I'm only playing it because it's so reliable, and you guys, for whatever reason, do enjoy it. But I would like to do other games. I just haven't come up with like what thing I would want to do. You know, like what game I'd want to do, how I would implement it, and whatnot. So I'm just still making War Thunder stuff, doing War Thunder stuff. I see you guys saying Ace Combat. Ace Combat looks like it could be a little bit of fun, but the concern that comes to mind is like the over the top levels of performance that planes have in that. I saw somebody fucking Cobra with an F-104 in Ace Combat, and I don't like that level of like not realism. Yeah, War Thunder's got a huge problem, and it almost entirely revolves around exactly what we're playing right now. These 16v16 game modes that you can't escape. Yeah, Kook, it was an F-104 that I saw it happen with. That was why it was so shocking to me. But yeah, like these 16v16 game modes just incentivize people to boom and zoom and attack each other on repeat in a way that just is mind-numbing. There's no strategy, there's no tactics. It's literally just who can bully people that are already dogfighting the best. Who's the most efficient dogfight ruiner on your team. And I don't like that. I would really, really, really like War Thunder if there were a lot more like 1v1 modes and mission modes where you were actually completing tasks instead of just, you know, failed dogfights against your fourth fucking opponent. I am lucky he didn't hit me. He should have gotten me. Okay, now he dies. Okay. 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 And the Lim 5P ruins it. DCS looks like it'd be fun. I'm not quite good enough with the flight stick for it. So, like, this flight stick, I'm cheating a little bit with it because it has, like... It's very easy to use this flight stick in realistic mode compared to using, like, the flight style that you have to in DCS, if you understand what I mean. Like, how you're locked in like this. Here, it's super fucking ridiculously easy to use. It's built in a way that is really beneficial for me. Oh, I'm gonna do it. It's not too realistic. I'm just dog shit. It'll take me some time. I'll get there eventually. It's just right now, I need some training. But DCS does look really fun. I've never actually like gotten into it or anything. I've pretty much just watched like Growling Sidewinders stuff. I do think it would be a lot of fun to do like Growling Sidewinder style dogfight videos like with War Thunder. I think that would be a really fun idea. And good content. Oh, I'm not getting this kill. Unless I Hail Mary it. Are we fucking joking? Like, that didn't... What the fuck? I understand, Jack. It was good having you in here. I just don't get the kill on a dude that I just pepper sprayed with bullets. That's some crazy shit right there. I thought you were going to bed, but I understand. I'll see you when you come back. If you come back. No promises. Last two guys look like they're just do-nothings. So they're either camping their airfield, which it looks like the other Mr. RA looked at. I'm at Mr. now, right? Yeah. Or at least tried to. There it is. That's the deeper airfield. I don't know if you ever checked this one out. We'll go check. I have no fucking shame. I'll drive right over their airfield and kill them. What are you gonna do? Fire a missile at me that's gonna not proxy fuse because it's within 20 feet of the ground? Not really seeing anybody. Alright, let's climb. I think it might be a high altitude bomber.
Returning to the base.
Well, at least one of them's a fighter.
Roger that.
Who said this plane's... Bro's flying one of the better sabers in the game and calling it dog shit. Okay. That's kind of crazy. It might be worth looking at that then, Shark. Looks like he's having fun over there.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
You gotta get Ace Combat 7 and 8. What impossible did you do? I don't know how you did it either. Well, he's not surviving for very long. Me and this other Mystera are gonna handle him. Where's the other He just went home. I thought I was setting up for him.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
There was no recovery on that. There was no fucking chance I was recovering. I think the Mysteres, like, honestly, all of them, all of these fucking French fuckwit planes. Oh wow, I get Nords, so I can just head on spam people. That's literally all I've got. I think that they're decent planes, but they're like how Russia's planes are for props, like how they're jack of all trades, master of none, and all that, but worse. Brad suggests I should play Rocket League. Rocket League sucks to me. I don't enjoy Rocket League at all. Which is weird. You'd think that, like, I would enjoy it, but I just don't. It almost makes me think of, like, Rainbow Six Siege. Like, that's a game that also has some of the problems that Rocket League has, in my opinion. Huge balancing problems, huge MMR problems where you'll face people that you should not be facing in any fucking universe. Like, I actually really enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. Like, even if I'm doing fucking terribly, like, I reflect on it and I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed myself. It doesn't matter if I'm playing, like, dog shit or whatever. It's fun. And I actually just got a message back about 15 minutes ago from the dude I play Rainbow Six Siege with that he's willing to play. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have an R6 stream where I play like fucking garbage. Maybe. R6 did get a really bad hack right after Christmas. Basically, people hacked the servers so that everybody had every cosmetic ever added to the game. And then they gave everybody as much money as possible and as much, like, of all currency as possible. And then they banned a bunch of the content creators. Everybody got their stuff back eventually, but... yeah, they got hacked into oblivion, and then while that hack was happening, they stole every game Ubisoft ever made, including ones that they never released, and then released them for free on pirating sites. Like, they just... every game they ever made, including every unreleased game, was released. Even half-complete projects. Yep, they stole quite literally millions of dollars from Ubisoft's pocket, and it genuinely could cost the company everything. I mean, to be honest, Ubisoft has been scalping people for years. It's like EA Games, but for, I don't know, America. Oh, go on, Shark. I'm listening. It's okay. We don't have... Oh, free kill. Come on. Give me that kill. Give me that kill. Give me that shit. Oh, fuck. Man. Oh, man. I'm playing the fucking Mirage 2000 now. I'm salty. I'm having a rough time. Let me just go assault some people with the Mirage. What's Tussle Tank? It's Tank Tussle. Looks like it's a Minecraft thing. This is more relaxing. I actually have speed. Oh no, dude. Those missed stairs were pretty fucking painful to play. Kook, my biggest recommendation is literally two things. Pretend that you're just talking to anybody. For one, you quite literally just have to forget that you care. Two, just don't be an asshole. That's literally all you have to do, is just not be an asshole and forget that you care as much as you do, and it'll go fucking good for you. The biggest thing preventing you from getting where you want in that situation is yourself. You're not being conspired against. Nobody wants to see you fail, and there's no, like, hidden hatred or anything. You literally just have to act as normal as you can. Act like yourself. If somebody wants to be around you and you're trying to build a relationship, they're going to see that side of you no matter what at some point. You're gonna let it slip, or they're gonna find out or whatnot. So if you're not acting like that, you're wasting your time and that person's time. Just act like yourself. Don't be an asshole and you'll be fine. That's what I mean by act normal. Just act like yourself. Act like you normally would. Don't act like everybody else. You're not trying to be a fucking number in a crowd. You're trying to be yourself. And trying not to just plainly... You're trying to avoid being an asshole is literally the only thing you really have to do. And just be yourself. If somebody wants to be around you, they will be around you. And if you notice a pattern of people not wanting to be around you, then you know what you have to fix, or you know that there's an issue. I've had my fair share of being around people. Like, if they want to be around you, they want to be around you. Like, they will not tolerate you if they actually don't want to be around you. And you'll find out very quickly. You'll try way too hard every now and then. That's just part of fucking learning. But eventually you'll pick up on it, and you'll be like, yeah, I tried too hard and wasted my time and everybody's time. Or that you hurt yourself, you know? I heard it. I didn't realize it was a fox. You will probably have in a relationship where you're like lying, or not even necessarily lying, but like not being yourself. You'll probably have a good year before there's a problem. And then the next year will be fucking miserable because you'll want out, but you won't want out and stuff like that. You'll want to avoid the problem, but you won't want to leave the comfort, you know? It's just going to be a hellish back and forth until you finally have one side snap and leave. So, literally all you have to do is just be yourself. Do the things that you would normally do. Just be happy and comfortable doing what you normally do. Communicate clearly. Don't sugarcoat, maybe sugarcoat a little, but like, you know, that's part of don't be an asshole. Don't sugarcoat things to the point that's like overly sweet and lying, but don't just blatantly try to cover up the truth either.
Attention to the map.
I have no idea how old you are or how old she is, because those have impacts too. There's such a thing as hormones, and the younger you are, the worse that's gonna affect you. You're both 15, that's a pretty rough time because mistakes can happen. People are learning still. You can make mistakes, she can make mistakes. Literally the best thing you can do in your age range is literally just try to be truthful, be a little bit sweeter than you normally would. It's a little bit of incentivization, but... Well, I do like War Thunder, okay? I don't hate War Thunder. The games that I play are usually very drawn out, boring, and long because I spend a lot of time like thinking to myself in my head, and they allow me to do that. For example, there's a game that I unlocked, or not unlocked, that I bought called Vintage Story. It's not a super entertaining game to watch. Matt, you have to put yourself around them. You don't have to like stalk them, but you like, for example, being involved in groups that girls will be involved in and stuff like that. You just have to actually be around them, or they're never gonna notice you. They're not just gonna magically see a guy and go, "Ooh, I want that guy," or something like that. No, they're not gonna do that. That's stupid. Expecting that is genuine stupidity and self-importance. Nobody is specifically going to ever hunt you down because you're special. You are just as observable as everybody else in the world. You are just as noticeable as everybody else in the world. Maybe you can change how conspicuous you are with your clothing or whatnot, but like, you're going to be spotted just as easily as everybody else. You're going to be noticed and paid attention to. The only thing you can do is make sure you're actually in the situation where you can be noticed. Artificially, like, Oh shit, I wasted that missile. There's no level of artificiality when it comes to that. Maybe it was an act of God, you don't know. Maybe it's just what you needed in the moment, and you were granted that. I don't know. My stance on religion mostly involves do what you want. I don't give a fuck what religion somebody believes in, worships, or whatnot. As long as you're not using it as a means to justify killing other people or something like that, like some levels or extremist levels of religion can get to. As long as you're not believing that shit, why would I care? Oh, it was an AIM-9L. I thought it was a radar missile because of the radar lock. Oh, that's dumb. But yeah, like, I myself occasionally go with my parents to the church that they go to. They go to a Christian non-denominational church. I like the people there. They're very good to stand around, or good to be around. They tell very good stories and lessons from time to time. There's always going to be the case of, like, a little bit of, you know, it's hard to say exactly what I'm saying on YouTube. Religions have prejudice. It's hard to avoid prejudice when it comes to religion, and sometimes that slips through, no matter what religion it is. And I try to pay extra close attention to when that sort of thing pops up, like somebody saying you need to hate different groups or something like that. It's like, no, you don't. There's a very real thing called coexistence, you know? I don't necessarily personally follow it. It's more of an agnostic stance. It's more of a stance of, I'm willing to absorb and learn lessons, but I am also going to take the stance of, does this apply if there is no floating space god? You know, is there, like, remove God from the situation and just recognize the lessons based off of that? Do they still apply? If it only applies because God's existence, then maybe it's not necessarily a moral stance to take in our world. Also, I think about, like, people that I got this from a movie, but, like, people using a religion to justify not doing something evil too. Like, if it takes a religion to tell you that you shouldn't do something that affects other people, it's a little bit crazy. Like, make your own choice. If you're gonna fucking do drugs, you're gonna do drugs. I'm not gonna condone it. I'm not gonna tell you to do it. But if somebody's gonna do it, that's their fucking choice. I don't give a fuck about what their choice is. But, like, murdering and stuff like that, if you require a religion to tell you that it's wrong to kill other people, then you've got something going on in your head. That's how I feel about that side of things. Like, you can't just rely on the threat of eternal damnation as, like, reasoning for not doing something. Like, you're not really, like, learning a lesson or becoming a better person if that's the only thing stopping you. That's literally just you not indulging. That's just self-restraint. That's not the root problem behind murder. Hi. I don't know how else to address you. Hello. Yeah, and, like, I come from the church that my parents go to is very heavily involved in humanitarian missions and needs and stuff like that. So, like, Haiti, if you know anything about what happened in Haiti in 2010, there was a massive earthquake that basically killed a lot of people, uprooted families, made a shit ton of orphans. The church that my parents go to, part of their mission has been helping those orphans, you know, live again. You know, like, or drilling wells for other places because, you know, some of the people in those churches are well drillers. It's all about helping each other in a way that's actually positive and not demanding of other people to fix issues. Fix issues for you. Like, if you have the ability to help something to somebody that's, like, unable to help in those ways, then why wouldn't you? Yeah, Shark. What's up? Yep, he died right in front of me. That's Big Zed. But yeah, maybe in a little bit, maybe 15, 20 minutes, I can switch over to Vintage Stories, start a new world with you guys. So, like, there's some challenge worlds that we could do for fun. Oh, I tapped the water. Whew. There's an F-14. Somewhere out there. Looks like he's over there. I have almost no fucking elevator status on this plane. Okay. Alright. So we're just crashing now. I'll head on this F-14. I will not head on the F-14. Oh, God.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Look, this dude was so salty. Yeah, I'm listening, Oleg. I'm also waiting on Shark's question. Did I just get rizzed by a 14-year-old? What the fuck? Did he, like, just try to rizz me? What is this? Dude, I'm 10 years older than you. You can't be doing this. Chat's working, Shark. I don't know what was going on, but everybody's been talking. You haven't. I do not know why either. I guess it was other people's turn to talk. I don't know. I will not acknowledge that, Jack. Gookin and the Kookin. I will mention the kitchen over and over again. Oh, it's Nukin and the Kookin. I'm stupid. My bad. I don't know. Every time I fucking hear somebody say it, it makes me giggle a little bit because they say that it means fucking in the kitchen. But it's like, I don't know. I haven't been streaming on TikTok. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, guys, you want to see what happens when you hit a mountain at 1200 Ks? Yeah. No, I haven't streamed on TikTok in a while because, for one, I haven't even posted or done anything on TikTok in a while. TikTok was making me fucking feel depressed. Not even because of, like, performance or something like that. It was quite literally just not feeling good to be on TikTok. Making videos or whatnot, chasing interaction and everything. It just felt dumb in a way. But two, I've been banned twice on TikTok. Not fully banned or anything, but I've like been temporarily banned twice on TikTok for just talking. I don't need to play around with a fucking profanity filter and like filter how I talk and whatnot. If TikTok can't handle how I talk, then I don't want to deal with the platform anymore. And I've never earned a dime off of TikTok. I've earned money from YouTube. I'd rather stick with the YouTube thing. Shark, I'm sorry. For some reason, it's not letting you talk anymore. I know you were trying to say something. Maybe we did. I can't remember what your name is over there. If it's still keeping sanity, I do not remember. I've had a lot of stuff happen. Like, since the last time I played on TikTok, I cut the ends off of 3 of my fingers, so I've been playing on a joystick. Kudos, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my moron, my stupidity. Welcome to stupidity. I don't know what to say. I got lost in the sauce there for a second. I apologize. God, now I just want to do that fucking voice over and over. You have no idea how big this game is. You've never seen a bigger game. You're about to see what French supremacy looks like. You've never seen anything as great before. The Doritos are real. The Doritos are real. You've just never seen them. You can't see them. They're invisible. Yeah, I'm just being goofy. I mean, I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not smart enough or privileged enough to be a billionaire, but you know, it does take something at least to be a billionaire. Even off of just $1 million, it does take something to make money off of it. Community, work ties, shit like that. Like, he's not necessarily stupid, just not exactly what's needed. He's also 83, 82. I'm not seeing that. Oh, there's the net. Hey, Netsy Poo. Bye-bye. He did not take the damage he needed to be taking. The F-18 is going to clean him up. I told you it'd happen. What is my missile doing? Oh, it was building speed. I get it. Are we fucking kidding? My radar just loses lock in the middle of that. Well, your engine's hot and fast enough, and you're going fast enough that that'll get you. Or you'll just ram into the ground. Okay. I'm trying to have fun, but brother. Alright, let's go deal with the MiG-29. Send it on Discord, dude. Like, it's obviously being chat banned for some reason. No! Fuck! Yeah, just send it in, like, talk, all chat on the Discord, like, talkie-talkie.
Victory is near.
Or you can send it there, whatever. Boiling Shark, I'm using your full name to address the problem with this. I am 24 years old, saying that there's a reason that was removed. Let's just say there was a reason that was removed. You're gonna play with your MiG? That's dirty. But kudos, it is very, it takes a long time when you're playing Sim. And then you just die. That's no fun. But yeah, the, for you, it's not an issue. Okay? Dating somebody when you are in that age range, dating somebody that is within a year or, say, a year and a half, isn't a problem. If you're doing shit when you're that young, though, there's a lot of problems. Like, that age range shrinks quite a bit if you go anywhere with that. If you start doing shit you're not supposed to. Either way, teens will be teens. You can't fucking control them. Kids do what kids do, almost seemingly out of fucking spite. Yeah, it was good having you here, Jack. Same for you. Nighty night, Shark. I'm going to be playing R6 relatively shortly. I hope that the... How old is he, by the way? Because I have some advice. He's 15, and he was talking about dating a 14-year-old, and I said, it's... For you, as a 15-year-old, it's not a problem. You just have to not do stupid shit. You do something stupid, and you're going to end up a fucking dad at 17. That was a specific example because there are people in my life who did that. It damages your life and financial growth and stuff like that, making a mistake like that. Like, even though biologically our bodies are set up for like that mid to late teens, like family and all of that, we don't need to do that in this world. Right now we need to focus on like build some money so that you can support a family and things like that. I would say don't date until you're 16, 18, because what the point all you can do at that point is hug each other in the school hallway. Well, you can build some pretty tight-knit bonds and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't have to be sexual or anything along those lines. Like, relationships aren't just about physical things. Yeah, quite literally, like, I do agree with the, like, being able to go somewhere without your parents. Like, being reliant on your parents to be able to go do anything is a massive buzzkill for relationships. Oh yeah, we're gonna play this one, Aardvark, huh? The AIM-9L didn't even fucking go for the flares. Like, I'm dumping flares. I dumped like fucking 10 flares and it just didn't go for them. In a head-on, too. Head-ons are like the weakest for IR missiles and it still just fucking tracked me. Crazy. Like, what Kudos is saying is fair to say and believe. Like, being unable to do a lot of shit. Well, there is seemingly nothing to do, but there's a lot to do at the same time. Maturing together as a group or as a couple seems boring as fuck until you're like 25. When you get into the mid-20s range, recognizing the long-term connection you have with somebody and seeing their growth and learning their mindset and stuff like that will pay dividends towards the sustaining of a relationship. Seeing like how somebody thinks and communicates and being able to communicate to them effectively and set things up to make them happier or to make situations play out better for both of you and things like that. Like, there's so much that comes as a positive for like long-term growth like that. And there's a level of maturity that you gain with it too, like through that connection. It's a lot harder to break a long-term like bond like that than it is short-term stuff. You know, the longer you maintain it, the more years you spend together, the easier it is to maintain. I just drug ass over that guy's nose. Oh my god. I drug my fuel tank through his cockpit. Yes, I said it like that on purpose. I guess, like, the reason it doesn't bother me as much the idea of, like, oh, it might be dry and boring at different times and whatnot. You might not have a lot to do. Like, it never bothered me because I spent a lot of time in the age range basically not doing a whole lot. Basically just going home and doing my own thing. No need for, like, oh, I've got to go do this cool thing because everybody else is doing the cool thing. I didn't have to do that. Oh, he's fried. He can't even get to the ground fast enough. Okay, fine then. He's not fried in the way that I thought he was. He's just fried in the fact that he's gonna eat not name 9, Magic 2. Come here and die! Oh, bro! Bro! What is this? Okay. Legendary. An absolute fucking legend. On that day, a legend was born. My teeth are killing me. I get acid reflux and I get like those sores in your mouth from like the acid pooling. Eating your fucking gums and shit like that. Like, I get that every now and then. So I'm fucking like in pain. Kudos, I am quite literally making a video on the MiG-15 and how to play it right. It is an amazing boom and zoomer, but it's even better as an energy fighter. It is one of the best energy fighters in the game. Like, BR for BR. Like, the MiG-15 platform, I'm stretching it a little bit to say in the game because there's way better ones that are props, like the I-225, but like, the MiG fighter group as a whole are incredible energy fighters. Almost all of them until you get to the MiG-21. The MiG-19, the MiG-17, the MiG-15, the MiG-9, the MiG, well, they're I's at this point, but I-225, I-125, or 115, or whatever number it is down there. Like, even all the way down there, all of the MiGs are very good boom and zoomers. And you can do that. It's effective for, like, grinding the plane out and learning everything, but once you get past that, like, you're not gonna have a lot of fun just chasing tail. Once you've got everything unlocked, you're probably gonna want to learn how to dogfight with it, like knowing how to use your rudder to assist you in rolls and stuff like that. Learning how to better employ, like, because the roll rate on the MiG-15 is so genuinely atrocious, you kind of have to rely on other means and whatnot to try and make things. God, I'm getting distracted by planes. Oh, that F4S is cooked. Goodbye. I'm allowing myself to get distracted, I'm sorry. Yeah, the roll rate is the problem. The MiG-15 is an amazing fighter in every way, but the roll rate can be a problem for not just new players, all players. Like, in so many ways, the roll rate is a problem. So you have to just learn how to basically either assist the roll rate or not rely on it at all. And what the MiG-15 has really good control of is every other control surface on the plane. Everything other than roll control, it's very good with. So the counter in that case is to just set yourself up where you can just really quickly point your nose and get killed. But if that's not a reliable situation or a reliable thing to ask, then energy fighting and boom and zooming and stuff like that, it's really fucking good with. So just rely on that. He's cooked. You guys suck. You guys are why this game sucks. I'm being dramatic. Oh. Yeah, I have my guns set on all planes to 400 right now. I set in between 300 and 600 somewhere, but 400 has been a sweet spot for me for the last few weeks. And the MiG-15, you just aim like 1.5 times as far as you normally would aim. So like instead of aiming on your screen an inch ahead of somebody, aim an inch and a half ahead of them, you know? Usually that works out for me quite well. Let me play it and show you what I mean. I got 8 kills in this fucking thing before. I have gotten so many fucking kills in this thing in the pursuit of making this video happen that it's kind of disgusting. Sometimes you don't get very many kills. That shit happens. You just have to sort of lick your wounds and move on. Because your team can perform either incredibly good or incredibly bad, and you can just get overwhelmed. You could end up in situations where you've got like 15 people on your ass and one person being deleted by your team. Like, it happens. Things don't always go exactly like you think. What, the monkey?
It's Trevor.
What does he want?
Are you busy? Are you streaming?
I am streaming, but wait. What does he want? I thought he wants to be Trump on the stream.
What does Morgan say? Morgan says no. Morgan says no.
I've done the Trumpisms before. Nobody has asked where he's been, like, in a while. They forgot. A new Trump has come to town. He is wooing the people. He is taking all the attention. Shall we build a wall? Maybe we will. Wall time. Oh, it's a different microphone. I forgot. It's the microphone on my face, not the one on the stand. We're here for the people. My president. Yeah, the guns, like, they can be a pain. It's all about setup. Sometimes you miss your shots. You want to try and fire, like, if you look over at the top left corner up here, up here, you see where it says 40. That's how many shots you realistically have. Okay, so you're basically only going to pull the trigger 40 times at max, the entire game. You just want to go by somebody, try to hit them. If it doesn't work, you pull vertical and pull them into nose up. Usually nose up spiral is the best, but I'll show you. Thoughts on Epstein? Bro's dead. There's not much else to think. I mean, if people went to an island, they went to an island. Let them be fucking prosecuted. I mean, it's obvious that there's shit going on, but what do you do? Like, I can't fucking control whether or not shit was redacted or changed or manipulated. I don't have control over that, I'm sorry. Chess Thunder, hi. Welcome to Das Stremmen. Looks like we got a cheesy boy. Just like that, I pull vertical. They cannot keep up with you in a vertical. Almost every situation you're going to win. You do also need to use your flaps. if you can. If it's not too much to ask, use your flaps. He's gonna roll. Two eight just chasing me. Not anymore. Time to vertical. And when you're going into the vertical, please use your flaps. If you ever get the notice that says flap speed too high or something like that, you always just undo your flaps. You can feather them. You can like turn them on, turn them off, turn them on, turn them off, and you will get better turn on your plane. You don't have to just turn them on or off. It can be like that halfway, like I'm trying to make it work state. And shit like that I just pulled on that guy, that will happen a lot in the MiG-15. You're always hunting, looking for people that you can pull tricks like that on. Right? Okay, sorry, I'm not keeping up with a lot of stuff that's going on. I am trying to, but I'm also trying to get kills. Okay, A-28s, they're incredibly maneuverable. You probably will not get a kill on them unless they do something stupid that lets you get the kill. He almost did. You're gonna try to pull after me, it won't work. He does not have the authority to pull after me fast enough. As long as you maintain your speed, like somebody like this, he has nothing on you. Let's pull, this is like one of those weird diagonals that you pull a lot in Russian planes, like where you don't quite pull a full vertical, you pull a turn as well. I don't know what it's actually called, but you pull them a lot. F-86. Every little one we can take out, we want to do. Oh, dude, the SLG. Is it SLG, the 33, the fucking open-top Russian... Basically an artillery that's been used as a tank is crazy. Oh, I'm almost going Mach. Utilize your rudder when you can or when you need to. It can and will always assist you. It's your best friend. Alright, turn my engine off so I don't overspeed. You're not always going to get the kill first pass. Sometimes you have to reset. But he has half of his turning capability now. I just removed his tail. Part of his tail. And there's his wing. Practice makes perfect. I'm already at, what, 4 or 5 kills? 4. Oh, the F-86 wants some. Get some! No, don't you fucking do this to me, bitch. I'd rather die to the Sabre. Alright, we're pulling out of the engagement, not out of anything. Dude, the Sabres are fine to fight. It's when you've got something like an A-28 just fucking ratting on your fight. Just sort of kills the vibe. Alright, they're gonna try to destroy this MiG-9. I will set up for assistance. I will try to be a good teammate. A teammate like you've never seen before. I will do great things for the team. Alright, I'm going a little fast. Turn off my engine. So I want to bleed some speed. I don't want to overshoot if I can help it. Just like that. That was fucking dirty. Oh my god. I swear he was so certain he was gonna get that kill and then just didn't get anything. Alright, where's the airfield? Also, I'm clipping that. I'm also clipping that. Ooh, that looks like a plane. It is not a plane. But maybe over here there's one. There is not. Alright. Ooh. We have a delicious target here. Am I gonna get 6 kills? I've already aced. This plane had absolutely no business being at 8.0, and they fucking put it at 8.0. Just fire a couple rounds. Woo! Sent bro to the Shadow Realm. I did not expect those to actually hit. I love being so fucking dominant in this game that, like, I can just say to this dude, have at it, I'll fucking save you if you need it. I'm gonna buzz him. Oh, there you go, you got him. Oh god. Yeah, just like that, 6 kills. And that was the first game I played in the MiG-15 today. It's just such a fucking fun fighter if you know what you're doing. Like, you just gotta not just boom and zoom, you have to energy fight things. Like, that's the main point, is you just have to understand, like, when somebody is going slow, how you can take advantage of it and stuff. Still employ boom and zoom tactics, just don't rely on them. Like, if you're just running all game, nobody's gonna fucking enjoy watching gameplay like that, and you're probably not going to enjoy playing the game like that. But that's just me. I don't speak for them people every time. Be right back.
Attention to the map.
Kudos. I thought I turned it back on. I did not. Thank you for the information. Trump tried to greet the people, but he fucked up. Trump made a big fucky wucky. Hey, Captain. What's up? We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. For a moment, I thought we were about to play like a Roblox game. What is this? Why do I have 2 FPS? What the fuck is this? Bro. Bro. This should fix it. It should basically reset the driver. It's an issue that I have every now and then with War Thunder when I'm running it at high qualities. The game is having a stronk. Oh, my fucking computer thermal throttled. Turn off instant replay. There we go. We're back in. We're back in the game. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm grinding France a bit. I'm grinding France and Britain right now. The primary Euros out there. Alright. Alright. Okay, I went too far. We don't do the jinky poo over here. I think we're going to have a good shot on the F-111. Just going to depend on whether or not he eats shit and dies. F4S wants some first. I'm officially stupid. I am uninstalling Life. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of the next plane in War Thunder. I have a headache from being stupid. At least I come by it naturally and honestly, though. Who is this? Do you mean moving houses or you're moving around? Because if moving around is giving you a headache, you might have a problem. Just don't move simple, bro. Your brain is the size of a fucking planet. He's thinking in the fourth dimension. We just can't think as good as he can. Yeah, I've barely moved before. So like I've lived in the same house. I'm in the same house that I grew up in and everything. But I have moved to my brother's house a few hours away, and I lived in Australia for 9 months. I didn't exactly move. Most of my stuff was still here. It was just in storage here. And then I just came back here, you know? Dude, you're really bad. You're really, really bad. I'm just having fun. Yeah, people get really salty in this game, and then you're just like, bro, I'm just trying to have fun, and then they get all sad because they feel like they hurt somebody they weren't trying to. It's like they think they kicked a kitten or something, you know? You're really bad, like, really, really bad. I don't think I've seen somebody do that bad in a very long time. Like, that bad, that really, really bad. Okay, I'm harping on it too much. So I'm going to lead the charge. I love going through this valley right here. We'll see if I love it still after doing this match, but it usually pays off really well for me. Not seeing any black specks, so they're not close enough for me to engage like I want to. Oh, there they are. Holy shit. Okay, I'm kind of terrible, I guess. What's he doing? Is this like Distraction 101? Am I like stupid or something? It is Distraction 101. He's above me. Bro came out of fucking nowhere and got sent to the Nether Realm. Uno reverse, go meet God. Fuck. Very soon I'm getting off. I'm gonna play Rainbow Six Siege with... I'll play one more. People are really goofy in War Thunder, dude. It's been fun, this stream, though. I mean, it's not as long as it usually is. I usually go for 3 hours, 4 hours, but... You know. Friend wants to friend. And he doesn't like being on stream. He doesn't like being watched. Like, he's made videos in the past. He just, you know... I think you can understand the implications and the problems he would have just off of the fact that he doesn't want to be on here. There's multiple reasons that even I don't know. Oh shit. I was going way too fast. I slapped the Walvis decal on the side of my tank earlier and someone on the enemy team bounced a shot off the side of your IS-2. What the fuck? Dude, I almost wanted to, like, get in the War Thunder partner program, and I could. I have the subscriber count and the average viewers per video. They don't like how few videos I'm producing. I'm only producing one a month, and, like, for the last 4 months, I haven't really produced one. That's because, actually, you guys in the chat right now wouldn't know this. I ran my hand through a fucking table saw. And the tips of my 3 WASD fingers were the only things damaged. I cut the very tip off of my index and ring finger and cut the entire tip off of my middle finger. That's a story. I did it in front of a pastor too and was screaming fuck. Like, my first thought the next time I saw him, like, a couple hours later when I was coming out of the hospital was, dude, I'm sorry for swearing in front of you. I know you don't like that shit. I didn't say shit, but I feel so bad when stuff like that happens, when you, like, even if it's an accident or something bad happens to you and they're willing to be understanding or whatnot, I just feel bad about it because it's like part of their walk in life and their choice in, like, what they're doing with life is to avoid profanity. Like, that's just a part of it. To not use profanity, to try and be nice, caring, compassionate, all that fun stuff. And I'm, like, over here swearing at his house because I cut my hand because I was being an idiot. Like, it's many big sad, many sad. He's dead. Didn't matter if he flared that or not, he was dead. As soon as it was on his tail, there was almost no chance of flaring it. The idea of partner programming, that's a good goal, but I'm not putting my heart and soul into it. The thing for me is, I'm not putting my channel on the line like that. I'm not changing what I'm making and who I'm making stuff for and whatnot just because Gaijin has an issue with something. Like, I'm not giving them that kind of fucking control. I'm sorry, like, they might be worth money, but not to me. Fuck. Like, the partner program would be amazing for, like, promotion and growth and stuff like that. There would be so many benefits to it, but I just don't utilize a lot of the resources that they offer, and I don't want the control that they would place over my head, so, yeah. But as I said, that's the last one. I want to upload a while too. Hang on, let me look. Kudos. I don't usually investigate people very much, but I'll do it this time. How do you have that many fucking subs with? How do you have 1.6 thousand subs with 2 videos and not one of them breaks 2,000 views? Oh, okay, yeah. I had a similar issue, but I was really fucking bad at making videos back then. I played Dead by Daylight. Made videos on it. There was almost no ingenuity, very basic cutting and stuff like that. Like I completely reset. And I've been looking to like adjust my like account and stuff like that. Like everything you see on my account right now is the more modernized version of what I had. Like right now, you have 100,000 views. That's pretty good. On TikTok, I have I think 2 million total views. I have one video that broke 1 million. I'd have to actually look and see what my lifetime viewer count was. Let me look at Social Blade. Okay, let me also return this to the hangar so we have something decent to look at. Nope, just sit here. Something for people to see if they join the stream. And just like that, I found myself yeah, kudos. It probably has to do with engagement. That's usually what the problem is when it comes to like something not growing, is usually you just didn't make it in a way that keeps people's attention. And that's a hard fucking ask. It's hard to do that. Like, I'll also pull up my other stuff. Let me actually switch what the stream is showing. See if I can set it to screen. There we go. That's not the right size. Let me just ... and pull this back up to the corner. There we go. That's close enough. All right. Ignore the hotbar being missing. The hotbar is always missing for some reason because War Thunder's on. Hit duplicate. There you go. You're ranked almost exactly alongside me. We're both graded as C minuses. And you're actually not even that far lower than me on the rank list. My problem is that I haven't had a lot of growth off of videos that I've made. I've made, as you can see, 105 videos. A lot of those are shorts and a lot of them are bad shorts. They're like just a robot voice talking, right? And that's exactly what I do, kudos. I do that exact same thing. I make videos that show that, and they will always grow. The problem with doing that is it's a congested space. So, though it's easy, you're pigeonholing yourself, essentially, if you do that. I've already done that to myself to an extent. I'm going to commit a little bit to it, and if I really care about moving on, I must like either make a new channel or like completely fucking switch it up, communicate with the Discord and stuff like that. That's what I have a Discord for, is for helping me with that. But on YouTube, I almost have 1 million views. I have one video that's 100,000 of these views, or 150,000 of them. But like, I get decent earnings and growth over time. Like, let me actually pull up my stats right now just for the sake of being transparent and showing you guys. I don't earn a whole lot off of this. Like, every day I'll see this number go up, this number grows every day. This is every 2 days I get about that many views. It fluctuates 1,500 to 2,500, and this is without me having posted since October. Streams. This is the last stream we were looking at. There was pretty much nothing to earn in the first place, you know. What would I have earned? Like 66 views they weren't even gonna pay for. You know. Streams aren't where you're at when it comes to like trying to earn money or anything. Where it really comes down to is videos. I have a video that has 37,000 views on it. It didn't do fantastic on money because I started earning money on, where was it? June 20th. It was at 33,000, so I gained 3,600 or so. Just barely over that. It's 3,000, no, 4,000 and 4,600, whatever. Doesn't matter, I don't have to fucking do the math. I've earned $4 in 4,000 views. That's $2 per 1,000. Even though you get good money on it, or you might get like a theoretical good amount of money over here, like your CPM, which is how much they are paying for every 1,000 views that you get. You don't actually always get that. I mean, 11 cents because the first 34,000 was basically worthless. The first 34,000 was worthless because this was the video that got me monetized. It gave me, where is it? 3,000 hours worth of watch time. 2,700 hours worth of watch time. It fucking threw things into hyperdrive. But after this, I've had videos do pretty well. For example, this is a video that did not do good at all in any way, and it still earned almost $1 at 1,000 views. It earned 1 penny for every 10 views, or about a penny for every 10 views, maybe 9/10 of a cent. Yeah, kudos. Do it for enjoyment, obviously. You can set up the AdSense and then completely forget about it. The money doesn't matter. Like, this could be chopped off right here. You don't have to pay attention to it. It's just a tab that you can click on. It doesn't really change anything. If you're doing it for enjoyment, just one of these days you'll look at it and be like, oh shit, I have money on here. And it'll be a nice little fucking, I guess, gift. That'll make you feel better. But like, the thing that is a struggle is like, or you can donate it or whatever, or you can put it into somebody like around you, like getting Christmas presents or whatnot. Like, you don't have to do it for the money. It's just doing it for the money will incentivize you later on when you're growing. This one right here has 10,000 views. $22. This number should be higher. It should be closer to $30 right now. But I have a pretty persistent problem going on. My CPM is $6.50 or $6 1/3, right? And if you just do basic math on that, 6.3. Sorry, I'm typing around a microphone right now. I actually don't need this microphone. It's just in the way. Fuck you, get out of here. Bye-bye. We sent him out of the country. All right, what was it? 6.3 times 9.206. It's 57. Hang on, I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did that wrong. Oh no, that's what I should have earned. That's the amount that I should have earned if I actually kept on my RPM. So if I actually was earning this amount, I would be at $60 or so. I'm not at $60 because only I want to say a third of people are actually watching the ads, or not necessarily just watching the ads, but like don't have a VPN or something. An overwhelming number of the people watching this video had a VPN or had premium. And I don't earn off of premium. I don't have, like, I haven't hit that milestone for earning premium time. It's unfortunate. But, I mean, grateful for the 22 that I did earn. And it will continue to grow. Sorry, I gotta go back to this. These numbers right here are the most important numbers, and they are also the most confusing numbers. Because I have a video with an 8.1% click-through rate that is not gaining steam. Kudos, I appreciate the gesture. I really do. I mostly want to do this stuff because I just feel fucking miserable with stuff that I'm doing otherwise, like the job that I'm doing otherwise. And it's not even necessarily like a bad one, but like all of the stat markers on this that would indicate like where your performance is having problems and whatnot just do not line up. 30 seconds into a video is a huge marker because it tells the algorithm how likely people are to continue staying and watching and stuff like that. I only dip below 50% after 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for me to dip below. 50% of the video, or just less than 50% of the video, is played through before I lose half of the audience. I'm above, or I'm barely below the 1-to-1 curve on that. And the 1-to-1 curve is sort of like the money-making curve, to be honest. It's where, like, if you're above it, if you're, like, losing only 1% of people for every 2% of the video that you get through, you're going to earn more money for YouTube because people are more likely to stay watching, and then session time is up, so they're going to promote your video, and you're going to get more earnings and stuff like that. Like, it's a financial decision on YouTube's part. Over here on this video, one thing that I wanted to point out was it here? No, it's got me an engagement. In this one, when I first posted this, it had, for the first 30 seconds, it wasn't 70%. It was, I want to say 42% when I first posted it, or maybe it was the other one that was 42, and this one was 48. This one had some of the worst performance I've ever had on a video. I cut the intro off of it. I completely cut the intro, and it just...
Before we get into anything else, let's take a minute to talk about what this thing is all about. Sing at 5.0.
I just jump right in. Like, there's a little joke, a little fucking shock content for a second, and then it's right into the plane. The other one, I had to do the same thing, and it's taking forever, but it's recovering a little bit. Like, it used to get no fucking views for days.
The Midnight team was created to answer one important question. What do we do with all these fucking bombers?
Right? Like... And the further I get along with videos, too, the better it gets. Here's this one.
When you look at the F-16A, your first thought probably isn't, hey, this is a bad plane, I think I'm gonna put it where it belongs. After all,
I've just got my, like, I say something, then there's a shock moment for a second, and that's right into it. That's been sort of a theme that I've done. I'm switching it up a little bit with the newest one that I'm doing, the MiG-15 that I'm working on. But I think it'll overall work. I think I did it with this one too. Maybe not. This one, actually, this one was cinematic start.
so you decided to unlock the Yak 141. Aside from its ability to turn heads,
Like, I don't even know what I meant by that line. Yeah, there's, like, specific stat markers in your statistics will tell you like what different things are behaving best or what things are keeping people involved. The highly edited stuff I did through the first like 5 minutes of this video absolutely carried. So having I've learned that having high paced, or not necessarily high paced, but like stuff popping up while things are happening in the background, having music and conversation is usually a really good combo. It doesn't have to be loud music, it actually needs to be quiet music because you need people to focus on you and what you're saying and like the things that are popping up. The music is just ambiance. It's like, think about somebody playing War Thunder. A lot of people have music on in the background. You want to do the same thing. You want to give them music to listen to while they're watching your video and while they're playing their game, because they're probably going to watch your video on the side. If you can nail all those things, you do good. But if you do things too hard and you don't lean into everything correctly, you get videos that do really bad. This is an example of a plane that did really bad. It was a cinematic video that I made, and it just sort of went to shit because there was no conversation, there wasn't a lot of infographics, it was literally just me like showing this plane doing a bunch of different cool shit. You know? I liked the music, it was a little too loud, but oh well. If you do videos right, they go somewhere. I'm sorry, I went off on a fucking tangent. I love sharing like stats and thoughts based off of them and hearing people's thoughts. And look at that. In 4 years, or in 5 years, I'll be at 5,000 subs. Fuck that. I might be at 50. But yeah, I'm gonna be done now. I've been holding up a friend for a while. I've got to go ahead and attempt to handle that. So I'm glad that you guys stuck around. I'm sorry to have annoyed you so much with the shit. If you want to get updates, like know when we're going live or like join the community or anything, the link to the Discord is actually in the description if you're interested. Otherwise, you know, I will always recommend like liking, following, stuff like that. Otherwise, I'm glad that you were here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.